What up, YouTube? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this day. Sunday. It's Sunday. All right. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Sammy, congratulations on first. What we want to do today, Camilo's congratulations on second. We want to do the goal for today is get the captain done. Short streamer today. Wait, did I say streamer? Did I write streamer instead of stream? No, I wrote stream. We're good. We're good. We're good. Whoa. No, you wrote stream. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Ill. Finally home in Warsaw. Nice. How was your vacation? How was the things? Oh my lord. Okay. So where we left off yesterday is... Ooh, there we go. Where we left off yesterday is we got unacceptable. What's unacceptable? North Pole. Congratulations on third. Where did we leave off? We left off yesterday where we added the Corsair. Howdy, North Pole. It was great, but on Tuesday I'm flying to Lisbon. It's my last time to travel. Short stream. Yeah. I think I need to just sleep more. Short trim. Something like that. I'm gonna try to go as long as possible, but it might just get to the point where the stream is just so boring that it's not even gonna be worth it. That's what I'm afraid of, because I feel absolutely dead. Like, my mouse is like 10,000 pounds. I feel weak. It's gross. It hurts when I talk. Yeah. Where are the placeholder icons gonna be changed to actual icons? When? I had 2 exams while sick. No excuses. That's true, NP. That's true, North Pole. That's true. That is true. Alright, let's see. We're probably gonna start flipping all of the assets later. Like, once the game is done. Completely done, then we can open up for whatchamacallit. I can't even think right now. Then we'll open it up for the whatchamacallits. The style guides, that's the word. The style guides. Howdy, Oxy, how you doing? Play? Gameplay first, yeah. So where we got it left off at is we have Corsairs, which is just another added guy. We got the attacks going. Yup. Although the health bars aren't working, which is weird. I do want to add the captains, though. I do want to add the captains. I don't know how we're going to approach this quite yet. I would assume it's going to be basically the exact same thing as these guys. Just over here. Yeah. So let's approach it this way. Let's do, where is it? This is in the battle scene, actually. What? Weird. Okay, oh, because I'm running the game. One viewport. Hex bench. We need to go to the whatchamacallit. I cannot think straight. Holy moly. Focus, Covino. You got this. Party. Okay, crew selector button pressed. This is what we want. And I think what we could do is use the crew selector button and attach this to our to the captain as well. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. So let's do, in the UI, we'll go to crew selector button. It ain't here. Crew selector button scene. Okay, so all it does is it updates with the icon. Easy. Crew resource as a crew member. And I think the captains could just be a crew member, right? I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not. So let's go to the multiplayer manager. And we can say prestige. No. Scroll down to Sea Squall, Kraken. I will say though, I've been doing a lot of research on what makes games good and what makes them fun. And the more I dive into game development, the more I realize it's kind of, game dev is really just psychology. Like, that's really what it is. Game dev is just psychology. I think that's really cool. But then you have the conundrum of a lot of these games are so deep into the psychology that it's like, it's a little crazy. A little crazy. Let's do a captain here. Captains. And what we'll say is what's our first captain? Black _ beard. Yeah, Blackbeard. Or what was the thing Sammy said? It was phenomenal. It was Captain Jack, not Sparrow. I forgot what it was. That was such a phenomenal name. Gameplay, mechanics, auto battler. Did I not write it down? Oh, I didn't write it down. Dang. That was such a good name too. Such a good name. Captain Jack. Wasn't Sparrow though. Wasn't Sparrow. But it was a play on words. Oh well. We need a cost. Cost is going to be as an int. That's going to be 10. Then we're going to say cost multiplier. And that's going to be not, and I didn't mean to hit enter. 1. There we go. Okay. Then we have to go into our crew dictionary. And we say captains. And we want to do black. And I don't know if we're actually going to call them this. I'm just kind of sending it. Blackbeard amount. I mean, we only want one. We won't really want an amount of captains, right? You can only have one captain. Interesting. Health. 10.0. Make that afloat. Damage. Damage. As another float. How was everyone's Sunday going, by the way? Is it today's Sunday? Yeah. Mine's been weird. So I've just been sleeping. Like, laying down, just sleeping all day and all night. But none of the sleep actually was turning into real sleep. It was just all broken garbage. I think I got a total of 10 minutes of REM and like 5 minutes of deep sleep over the course of 18 or 12 hours, 18 hours, something crazy. My Aura ring is yelling at me. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Man, oh man. All right, captains. We got Blackbeard. Active crew. I think what we want to do is have an array of crew members called the captains. But when approaching this, because captains basically have, I guess the question is, how are we approaching the captains? Like, what do they do exactly? I think that's the problem that we have to solve next. I like the idea of having captains, but I think what we want to do is these captains, I think the idea with them is that they give bonuses besides their attacks. So they have basic attacks, special attacks, but they also have some kind of modifier. Modifier. So whether that modifier is like a bonus to certain types of crew, or really, I think that's what it is. Bonus to certain types of crew members. Whether that be something like ranged bonus, melee bonus, or crew type bonus. And what we can do for the crew type is we could have something like types of crew. So we could have like an undead set where it's like dead pirates. We could have like a typing for abyssal or something. Those are like a half fish almost. Or we could even do yeah, I think that might be the play. So we don't really... Why does this keep happening? Tavern shop container. What is wrong with you? You're a tool script, so that's why you're firing. Oh. It's the old pirate ship that's causing errors? Maybe. The old pirate ship, what that is that's just the other thing. Yeah. Alright, rising tide, no. And I think what we'll do is instead of a mount, well, we should keep a mount anyways, but we'll say a modifier And we could say 1.5. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Modifier. Then what we'll do is we'll go to base bullet, unit base, draggable battle scene. And then in our interface, we have a crew selector button for crew, in crew grid container. And then we could also set up for set crew, could also set up for captains. And I think what we do is we have a separate thing in there. Oh boy. Oh boy, those emotes. Oh god. Bardo. I don't think I've seen Bardo before. I love that. I gotta admit, I love that chicken strip one. It's such a good idea. Chicken strip. That's really good. Yeah, let's go into our multiplayer manager actually, and we're gonna do a little chicken strip. Ooh, baby. Crap. Captains. Array. Boom, boom. Yeah. 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 A little chicken strip. I tried eating a chicken strip last night. I was trying to get some buffalo chicken. Bongo, congratulations on first on YouTube. But I was unable to eat it, unfortunately. It was good. It tasted good, but that was before I started losing my taste. It's weird. I started losing my taste. I got myself like one of these body armor things, and usually they taste amazing, but because of the sickness, the disease, the gross, this tastes so bad. It tastes so bad. It's kind of wild. Everything I drink just tastes bad. It's weird. Very weird. I never had a taste change. Last time I had COVID, it was worse than this for sure. But it was, I didn't lose my taste or anything like that. And now this time, I've definitely lost my taste. Or like not lost it, but it changed. It's very strange. Very, very strange. VAR captains. And then we say back in here, and we can do for captains in multiplayer manager dot captains var captain selector. I lost my taste completely when I had COVID. Thankfully it came back after. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's gonna come back. I would assume it comes back. If not, that would be terrible. I couldn't imagine that. I have heard stories of people saying that their taste after COVID completely changed. Like they used to hate the taste of something, and then now it doesn't. Not for everyone. Don't say that, North Pole. Don't say that. I don't want to lose my taste. I don't want to lose that. Captain dot bam bam. Corner Lord, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team. You now have access to the beautiful, the immaculate team emotes you can use to welcome people to the team. When I got COVID, I became disgusted by the taste and smell of mushrooms, which I loved before. Interesting. That's wild. And like, is that still a thing to this day? Like, do you still not like it? Howdy, Corner Lord. Like, was that like a permanent thing? Okie dokie has joined the chat. Okie dokie, how are you doing? Always a pleasure to see you. Kind of tapered off as far as I can tell. Ah, gotcha. So you now can, like, you're not disgusted by them anymore. That is something I worry about. A pleasure? It is. Yes, it's always a pleasure to have you in, Okie dokie. Chaz, how you doing? Also another one that it's always a pleasure to have. Crew container. Hey, sexy. What up, Princess Ashley? How you doing? Let's see here. Captain selector button. Me? Maybe Chives. Maybe. Let's see here. Captain selector button. If you say so. Dareful first chat. Yeah, very dareful first chat. Interesting. Crew resource equals captain. Wouldn't be the weirdest first chat though. We've had some weird ones. What's going on? We are currently trying to push through our COVID here and get some work done. That is what we are trying to do. But today's a struggle. Today is a struggle. Is this multiplayer game? It is. It is indeed, Corner Lord. This is going to be a so the way we're approaching multiplayer for this is we're going to do leaderboards and we're going to do turn-based online multiplayer combat. That's the idea. That's the idea. I wonder what my first chat was. I think your first chat was it's not ookie dookie. Actually, we can look. We can look at your first chat. Hello, people. Oh, that was from the stream together we had. So your technical first one was I've come over here to say hi. That was your first one. All right, let's move this. Boom. Bam. I don't really know what mine was. And we can look again. Anywho, yes, that's what's going on. We are trying to push through our sickness and get some work done. Trying to get some work done. Let's see. So what we're trying to do right now is set up a captain. To be honest, I forget what I say on live streams. Not sure that's good or bad thing. It's a pretty bad thing. I think it would be a bad thing. I think it's well, it's probably neither. As long as you don't say anything weird. Like Vongo, for example. Vongo tends to say some weird things. Pierre, how you doing? Welcome in. I actively choose to forget. That's probably for the better, North Pole. Rest. Rest? We are resting. We're getting just a little bit of work done today. It's going to be a shorter stream. A little bit of work done, and then we can, then I'm going back to sleep, for sure. For sure. I used to work at the calendar factory, but I got fired for taking a couple days off. That's a good first time chat right there. It's a good first message. All right, let's see. Why are you going to bed? It's morning. It is indeed the morning, but it's because I have COVID. I'm very sick. Very, very sick. And so we're pushing through. We're pushing through it, get a little bit of work done, and then back to sleep I go. Then back to sleep I go. Yep. All right, captain selector button. And then we want to say, it's 6 p.m. COVID is a thing? Apparently so. Apparently so. I took the test and tested positive. I was like, wow, that's weird. Because a lot of my symptoms felt like, what's COVID feel like in 2025? It's not as bad. It's definitely not as bad as before. The first time I got it, that was terrible and it lasted 3 days. I think I have a feeling that tomorrow I'm gonna be back to normal. But yeah, it's not as bad. It's just like, at least for me right now, it's like entire weakness in the body, headache, sore throat, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully your wife makes you tea. That's funny. I don't have a wife. No. I don't touch grass. Touching grass is important. It is important. Crew selector button. Then we're gonna go to let's see here. Are you single? I am indeed. I am indeed. But mostly due to choice. I've chosen to be single because I just don't have that sucks being sick all alone. It is what it is. It is what it is. Whew, just another opportunity for us to keep pushing, get a little bit stronger, get some work done. And because if we can get some work done while sick, oh boy, nothing that we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle. Crew captain texture wrecked. This is what we want. So let's do an on ready. On ready var captain texture wrecked. Alone is better than getting someone else sick, TBH. I could see that. I could see that. There is something to be said about having a significant other, though, for sure. And I've seen that a lot of people that I've talked to that have a significant other, they all say that it's a very beneficial thing. So I could see that. I just don't have the bandwidth for it right now. We're in our grind season, our season of giving up everything and going hard. It's the only way we're gonna be able to get things done. I have a cat. Would that count? Maybe. Captain texture rec dot add child. No. We don't want that there. We want this here. Scroll container. Grid container. Yeah. My dog just pulled a muscle. Ooh. That's terrible. How did your dog manage to pull a muscle? Captain container. Thanks for muting. Absolutely. Captain's container. And then we're going to delete all these buttons. Covino, Jedum. How are you doing, good sir? Why are you still awake, Jedum? Why are you awake? I was playing fetch. That's funny to me for some reason. It's terrible, Sammy. Why is that funny? Strange because your voice sounds normal. It doesn't sound normal to me. And I'm having like that reverb going on in my head. Like as I speak, I can hear myself like even more. It's really annoying. Oh, the usual, just playing with my airship. What are you up to today, mate? We are currently trying to set up some captains. And then we're going to call the stream pretty short today. Because I am very ill. Very ill. But I would like to try to push as far as I can. It's just like, I can't think straight. And so what's happening is my, the work that I'm actually getting done is just not good. It's just straight up not good. It's very slow and, it's just not good. Which really blows. There we go. Captain's container. Captain's container dot add child. And we're adding the captain selector. And then we want the captain selector button dot pressed. The commitment to dev is strong in this one. Indeed. The only thing I can do is give it a painkiller. You could massage your dog. As weird as that sounds. Could massage the leg. But then again, if you pull a muscle, do you really... Maybe you don't want to massage. Innocent meow. How do I say that? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team. You now have access to the beautiful, the immaculate team emotes you can use to welcome people to the team. Meow. It is meow. Oh, what the heck? My thing's not working anymore. What the heck? What the heck? Stream deck. These emotes. I swear it was just working. That's weird. Oh well. The only funny thing is that we have a box of painkillers for dogs in the house because of this reason. I have messaged his leg. Yikes. Connect. And then here we're gonna connect on, instead of this, massaged. Because if we connect this, that's not good. So we need to do a new func on captain selector button pressed, taking in a captain button as a button. Breed a dog, just curious. A Labrador. There we go. And then we say, so we only want one active captain. Only one active captain. So what we could say is, I guess we could say if captain text direct dot get children dot size is less than or equal to 0. So if it has no children, then we say captain button dot add child. No, captain rec. Captain. No underscore. Captain texture infinite coder. Welcome in. How are you doing? What were you up to? Man, oh man. Captain text direct. And And then what were you working on, Infinite Coder? What were you doing? Captain Texture Rec dot. Finish rewriting Pixamo in Lua. Ooh, fancy. What's Pixamo? It's not an Aseprite extension. It's now an Aseprite extension. Ooh. What is Pixamo? Comments and code. Okie dokie was here. You're darn tootin'. We also have to figure out some new redemptions. New redemptions. Because we're... Oh shoot, it's already June? Oh my lord. That could have been Alba. What a waste. Texture Rec, add, or, oh. No, we reparent. Yeah. Captain Button, dot. Pixamo is Mixamo with pixel art. Clickbaity title. In reality, it's a script that generates characters from skeletons. Oh. That's really cool. So you can use, like, you can take your pixel art and do animations. Generate sprites from pixel art skeleton made originally in Python as a tool for the game OLC Jam. Download the extension. Install. Hello, Mr. COVID. What up, Cam? Howdy, howdy. Interesting. This could be something really useful. If it does what I think it does. Yeah, is Savage here? No. Savage is not here. Captain Text Direct. Boo. Boo indeed. All right. Captain Button reparent. Fat people are often slow. It's something like that. And then we have to erase it from the crew. So then we say multiplayer manager dot captains dot erase Captain Button dot crew resource. I actually didn't get drunk on Friday. I only had 2 pints. Waste of a night. Oof. And I was at work from 1 to 11 yesterday. Yikes. Yikes. That's crazy. Crazy. Captain's erase. Captain Button. Crew resource. Plain add inverse kinematics with key points. Sounds weird, but it's actually really useful. So that you could place just a few pixels per frame and make big scenes. Ooh. Do the COVID be COVIDing? Indeed, Cam. It does. It does indeed. It's a little rough. A little rough. I'm definitely way more out of it. I've never ever had COVID. Good. That's good. Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's like my mind. Did you take my bleach idea on board? No, I did not. Yeah. Probably recovering from COVID. Never got tested though. Potentially. Potentially. And honestly, North Pole, like, kudos on you for doing, for being able to do two exams while sick. Royal Keys. Hello, how are you doing? Let's see. And then we want to do a... Oh, we want to do the set anchor. Yeah. Copy. Friend's dad had breakfast with the Prime Minister on Friday. Interesting. That's pretty neat. Captain button. Dot. Paste. What is going on with my mouse? Oh, that's weird. He runs an AI maritime company. Interesting, for safety devices. AI maritime. That's an interesting way to... That's really cool, actually. Using AI for maritime activities. How does that work? For safety devices. How does that work? Like safety devices, he has this device that's on a cruise ship now to instantly detect overboard. Oh, that's really cool. How does it do that? I mean, I feel like you would need some kind of LiDAR or maybe even a camera. You could do cameras or LiDARs. LiDARs gets really expensive though. But then again, cruise ships, they don't really care as much. For the Coast Guard. Ah. Interesting. Y'all probably have a pretty big Coast Guard, don't you? I would assume so, at least. There was a time in my life I almost joined the Coast Guard. I almost went to the no, so Coast Guard here is not military. Interesting. It's not military there. What is the Coast Guard for y'all? I assume they do the same thing though. Voluntary lifesavers for sea safety. Huh. It's all volunteer work. That's weird. I don't know why people would volunteer for that, because like the Coast Guard, they do some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Like if a helicopter or a plane crashes in the ocean, they're there. And they're the ones that dive down and rescue everything. Do the recovery missions. And I don't think that's a volunteer gig right there. I guess there's different they have different functions. Interesting. That's very different. Yeah, very, very different. Huh. Ooh. Okay, so we need to... We need to do the Captain Texture Rect dot get children dot size Marines Air Force RAF Navy Army. What is RAF? Oh, Royal Air Force. The Royal Air Force. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty much the same everywhere, though. I would think. Because I don't know if our Coast Guard is considered the military. Is the Coast Guard part of the military? Oh, it is, yeah. But it operates under the Department of Homeland Security during peacetime. That's right. We have 6 branches. Our class is under emergency services. So our Coast Guard is on call as well. So some are stationed on shift, but most are on call and just drive to the boat station. Interesting. My dog is looking so sad at me. Aw. Captain Selector. And then you swim at your own risk. Most of our beaches don't have lifeguards. Ooh. See, most of ours do have lifeguards. And I think that's a good thing. Howdy, Forrester. Long time no see. How are you doing? And I think that's important. Multiplayer manager dot captains append, and then captain button. Good, you just trying to push through the sickness. That's all. It's gonna be a slow day today. A slow day today. A little boring. That's why Coast Guard goes under emergency services. When you call 999, you have 4 choices, Coast Guard being one of them. Interesting. Captain's append, and then we want to say captain button dot your parent, and we're calling in the captain's container. Let's try that out. But then we need a way to purchase these captains. So how do we purchase the captains? In our tavern. What are you working on? We're working on the world's greatest clicker game. World's greatest clicker game. Basically, it's a clicker game. It's got everything pretty much. And then on top of that, it's a mixture between a clicker and an auto chess. So you can buy pirates, you can go to battle, you can set up your crew, start battle, and then place them on your hexes, and then attack. So yeah, that's what we're working on. We're currently trying to set up the captains. So we want a section to buy captains. Wow, looks great. Appreciate that. All the artwork and stuff is all placeholders right now. We're gonna be moving to some other things very soon. But the idea is we want to get the actual working, like the mechanics, get the game done, and then we're gonna finish off by opening up the style guide and setting up all of the artwork. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, we have a discovery tree. Let's think. In the tavern, we need a way to buy a captain. Also, how are you not coughing like crazy? Makes you with a completely stuffed nose. Yeah, that's the weird part. That's the weird part. Is I'm not really coughing that much. When I cough, it's just like really painful. The stuffed nose, I've just been blowing my nose like crazy. Yeah. It's not a stuffed nose as much. I mean, it's definitely stuffed, but yeah, not really. It's mostly the weakness part that's really getting me. The weakness and the sore throat. Those are probably the worst because I'm like super dizzy, which really blows. Eduardo, how you doing? Greetings from Brazil again. Hello. Yeah, it's a very weird one. I sound like Morgan Freeman, third day of being sick. That would have been... I wish I could hear that. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, no. It's just a... It's a weird sickness. I'm just very out of it, very dizzy, and very weak. Yeah. Headache. It's strange. It's not like a coughing, sneezing thing as much. It's very weird. Panel container. And then we need to do... We need a way to buy up a captain. Maybe that will come. Coughing only hit me on day 4. I sure hope not, North Pole. I hope... The hope is that tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be back to normal. That's the hope. Because last time I had COVID, that's what happened. Is it was 3 days of suffering and then it was back to normal. Oh, so that means I still have a day, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Last time I had COVID, I had 0 symptoms. Lucky. Lucky. Oh, I didn't turn up on streamer bot. Bloop. But it's like, I feel like I should be walking around, but at the same time, I am so dizzy and weak that like walking around is dangerous. That makes sense. It's very strange. We have to figure out where we're putting the captains, like how to buy a captain. Yeah. I think we could just put them in the crew. At least for now. We could do that. I think that's what we'll do. But we got ads coming up, so we're going to chuck on the words real quick. Head into level 1. Lots of fun. Boom, boom. Bam. Ooh, you're right about streaming every day, no matter what. Indeed, Infinite Coder. No matter what. Even on the days where we shouldn't be streaming, where we don't want to stream, still gotta stream. Every single day. Every single day. And it sucks, because I feel bad that I can't give the same entertainment, you know? I can't be entertaining. It's a little bit more boring. But the hope is by doing this, I can at least become better. Maybe. But I'll be right back real quick. I need to, like, try to walk or something. Boop, boop. I have returned. Oh my lord, it's Covino. I missed you so much. I thought my life was over. Webcam on. Wow, welcome back, Covino. We kissed you. What? We missed you. I was gonna say, Cam. Definitely don't want to kiss me right now. Then you'll get sick. That wouldn't be good. Alright. Let's turn these words off. Dang, Jedum. Carrying 41. Oh my lordy lord. I just had to purchase freedom plugs for my trip. Freedom plugs? What? What are freedom plugs? I'm second without writing a single message. The power of Covino not covering the QR. Yes. What are freedom plugs? All right. To charge my phone. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. 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 We have those. 'Cause don't you guys have like all 3 prongs and we only have 2 prongs? Or something like that? You guys have some weird ones. Your power is weak. Oh, maybe. We have a higher voltage. We have 3 prongs. Interesting. I wonder if that's what the benefit is. Like we have an on-off switch on the wall as well because it's so much power. I feel like that's dangerous. 3rd prong is ground. Yeah. That's weird. We have 3 prongs on some of our power cords. Yeah. On the ones that need them, they have 3. Like my computer has 3 prongs. No, because we wire everything properly. Maybe. No idea. Yes, America sucks. That's what Cam's saying. Although he's still coming to the US to work. So that's gotta tell you something. We have such strict wiring rules. He's just jealous, maybe. We're gonna add a crew member. Create new resource. Crew member. Captain Blackbeard. The US is a good holiday destination. With the authentic American experience. Okay, also has some weird prong gauge on their sockets. Prong gauge. Don't they have like the twist one? You have to like plug it in and like twist and lock it or something. Something like that. Attack range for the captain. That's Europe, I think. Sure. No, it isn't. Who are the ones that have the one you plug in and twist? We have 2 prongs and a grounding in the socket on the wall. Huh. Weird. Man. I'm also really cold, but really hot at the same time. That's not fun. Alright, tavern. And we're gonna set one of these. We're just gonna grab a random model. We'll make the captain a pirate ship for now. Quick load. And we'll make him the Godot icon. Did you draw all the art yourself? No, Ion Flipper. This was made by Laquan. He drew all of the this placeholder art for us. Kind of crazy how good this is, especially as just as placeholder. Wild. Please don't puke on stream. I'm not going to. I feel like I'm gonna puke constantly, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't puke on stream. I'd leave. I would turn the camera off at least. How big is your team? 1,468 people. Yeah. I'm gonna ground you in a minute. You have been shocking. You need to conduct yourself better. That's a pickup line, Cam. Let's do tavern. Yeah, we'll do this one. Clear. Quick load. I might puke. Oh no. Why are you gonna puke? Why are you called Scallywag? I actually didn't mean it like that. Oh, that's why she's gonna puke. Yeah, it's a little gross, Cam. Little gross. Oh, message that Cam sent? Yeah. Cam, drink some water. You're a little thirsty. A little thirsty. I regret nothing. Drink some water, Cam. Go to the pub. Meet some girls. Boom. All right, and then we buy this one. Ooh. And 3 Red Bulls in today. Man, oh man. Captain on base object of type dictionary. He's not getting girls. Well, we know that, but it's like, you gotta try at least. He's getting a heart attack. How do you know? I mean, Cam, we can take our assumptions here, buddy. The signs are there. I wanted the true American experience. What is the true American experience? So cost dictionary is an issue because the cost dictionary, and we can do a quick solve on it by having Captain here instead of Blackbeard. Have a heart attack and pay £5,000 medical bill just to get told I'm fine. That's not quite the American experience. We have some of the best like healthcare in the world. Like our doctors are top tier. So not quite like that. No, you don't. Interesting. If you believe that, you're a fool. I guess I'm a fool then, Cam. Captain. Because my experience living in the US has been, we have very top tier. Yeah, Captain. Very top tier medical facilities. Some of the best in the world. And the downside is it can get pricey. That's about it. ID. Captain. Why in the cost dictionary? ID should be captain. Captain. So why is that not showing up? The US, I'm pretty sure, is ranked quite lowly on the best healthcare in the world. I think you should do some more research, Cam. I think you're suffering from anti-America syndrome, where you listen too much to propaganda about, and like propaganda about the US being bad, when the truth of the matter is it's one of the greatest places to live in the world. Yeah. Cost dictionary. ID. As a pharmacy technician, our healthcare system could be better for sure. Yeah, healthcare system. Yeah, I'm talking about the, like, our practices, our doctors are some of the best in the world. I'm not talking about the healthcare system. How you doing, Genesis? Cost dictionary. Captain, care access in the US is good, but the efficiency is not. What do you mean the efficiency? US is ranked low on doctors/people, but I don't know about expertise. I guess it's quite high in the US due to expats going to high-ranked colleges in the US. Yeah. What up, Conrad? Quality of hospitals, and they're clean. Hospitals, they're clean, and the staff are good / smart. Yeah. We have very high quality. Ranked low on doctors/people. What is that? But yeah, we definitely get some of the greatest doctors coming in. Insurance and stuff like that, yeah, that's a different one. Doctors per people. Oh, we have a low doctor per people. Yeah. What is this? Last in healthcare compared to 9 other high-income countries. Report finds. Gonna start new reports. U.S. is the worst perform among 10 developed nations in critical areas of healthcare, including preventing deaths. Mainly high cost, guaranteeing treatment for everyone, regardless of gender, income. This is healthcare. This isn't what we're talking about, Cam. This is for, they're talking about free healthcare, which is not the US. The US has more expensive healthcare, but stronger. Captain. That's why you don't want to read just titles. Captain. Oh, we need to do it here. And now. Boom, boom. All right, there's our captain. If I got shot today and want to go to the hospital, I could, which is great. And the staff would 9 out of 10 want to save my life and put full effort in. Absolutely. As compared to in many other countries where you would have to go wait at least 2 hours. The cost of that, though, yeah, that's a whole different story. The cost is where it gets crazy. We get that for free in the UK, but you would also have to wait 3 hours to do that. We won't get shot. That's what you think, Cam, for now. You get stabbed, though, big time. Big time. You wouldn't wait. That's now how the UK waits. UK triage. Yeah, what's going on in the stabbing in Europe lately? It's a little insane. Why is that not getting added here? Can't really speak on the UK since I've never had an experience in there. Yeah. Cars running through crowds. Wild. Bad people. I've always had short waits at UK hospitals. Okay, that was really bad. That would have been really bad. This is pretty bad about shootings, though, fortunately. Yeah. Ew. I didn't think I was gonna randomly what do you call it? Best you leave. No, I'm not puking. No. I almost did. That did sound like a puke. It was quite close. Quite close. I didn't mute fast enough. I didn't know it was coming. It just randomly hit. My apologies, team. Alright, buy this. What's going on in the Covino world lately? Just sick. That's it. I haven't been here in forever. We're currently working on the greatest clicker game known to mankind. But I am also currently sick. Oh, that added it to the wrong spot. That's why. Ignore my DM still. I don't know. I muted last time. Oof. Cam, why don't you ever slide into my DMs? What the heck? Talk about sexist. Cause I'd rather not. Exposed Cam. You'd rather not. What do you mean you would rather not? Why? I see. I'd rather wait till Godokon Europe when you turn up and then speak to your sister instead. Cam, I'm giving you the warning. Someone who is not a disappointment. Cam, I'm telling you, you're gonna cry when she says these things to you. Like she does not hold back at all. Like you will cry. I promise you. So I don't know why you're so excited. It's gonna be very embarrassing. American words don't hurt. You'll see. You'll see. It's a foolish assumption. I really want to see that. For 10 times worse. Probably. You like popcorn, Covino? I love popcorn. Absolutely love popcorn. Are you bringing the popcorn, North Pole? Cost dictionary. And then we have to say... Yeah. We'll be snacking when we witness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Crew append. Okay. If ID captain, then whew, I feel like programming. You should. I've got the Scottish accent going for me. Is that a plus, Cam? I don't think so. To Unity I go. See you later, guys. Oh boy, Genesis. Enjoy Unity. Gross. And then, according to other Americans I've spoken to have said it is. I think Americans do have a fascination with other with accents, because yes, we have different accents within the US, but it's not as crazy as in Europe, where in Europe you could drive 2 hours, be in one country, drive another 2 hours, be in a different country, all with different languages and different accents, of course. So we're not as used to accents. Like, of course, we have like a Southern accent, Cali accent, East Coast, and that kind of stuff, but it's still not as crazy. UK one, and to the other, we call morning rolls, bread rolls, different things. There's like 25 different names for them. Captains, and then we want to do ID. Covino's gonna blow soon? What do you mean? Risky Sniff, long time no see. Are there any of them named Steve? No, not yet. Not yet. Captains dot append crew resource picking up a friend. Sounds good. Appreciate the lurk. Dot duplicate. Ugh. I've been lurking here and there. Apologize for not saying hi. No sweat. No sweat. Ugh. And then sold panel show. Show. Return. Something's not right here that we're gonna have to redo. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let's go. Boom, boom. Oh, wait. Buy that one. Remote. There it is. Ah, shoot. Oh, because I didn't connect. That's why. On captain selector button pressed. And then we want to bind. Dot bind. Captain. And hopefully this will do something. Boom. 4, 5. There it is. Let's change that texture Want to go to tavern and then do sail texture. No. Where's the captain? Oh, it's in over here. Crew grid, captain container, captain margin, filters, captain panel. Let's go to the 2D view. And then we want to do captain text direct. And we're going to grab this guy. And we can do copy. And paste that in. Boop. Save. Same thing over here. Captain panel. No, this should be... What is this? LW7SH. Hey, how you doing? What are you making? We are making the world's greatest clicker game. World's greatest clicker game. It's a mixture of a clicker game and a an auto chess. I want to watch Bones again. I haven't watched all of Bones. I've seen bits and pieces. But yeah, I wouldn't mind watching something. Ambitious, just as it should be. Something like that. I don't know it's that ambitious. LW7SH, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team. You now have access to the beautiful, the immaculate team emotes you can use to welcome people to the team. And my little macro is not working. What's your favorite idle game? It's a good question. I don't know. So I know what your taste is. I like really any idle game. I do find myself doing those, like playing a lot of those mobile idle games, where there's not like they're not that crazy. Mine is Perfect Tower and Clicker Heroes. Clicker Heroes and Perfect Tower. Perfect Tower 2, I guess. I don't think I've heard of that one. Being a scientist myself kind of ruined it. Oh, does it? I could see that. Perfect Towers 2. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen this one before. I love Dixium. Yeah, I remember you talking about Dixium. I haven't played Dixium before. One of these days I might. 2 is what makes it good. Interesting. But yeah, no, this is very much inspired by Cookie Clicker, for sure. We used a lot of Cookie Clicker ideas when building this, but the base idea kind of stems from you have your standard clicker type deal, but then we wanted to add a like an active function to it. And so that's where the auto chess comes into play, where the thought was auto chess is an active thing, but I feel like people who like idle games would also like auto chess. I don't know though. I like Cookie Clicker, but the prestiging in it is so slow. Yeah, and also dependency on golden cookies. That's fair. That's very fair. Where is this? I do like TFT, so you're right. Good. Good, good. Yeah, that's where our auto chess has taken a lot of inspiration. Never finished Cookie Clicker. I don't think anyone finishes Cookie Clicker. Crew. Oh, here it is. No. What? Active crew? Can you finish it? I don't think so. Well, there's some sort of end state, right? I don't think so. I think it just goes infinite. Finishing Cookie Clicker is 100% achievements, but it does take months. Oh. So there is an actual... There's no more insane power-ups. Ah. Meant like that content is not procedurally generated. At one point, you will run out of things to unlock. Oh yeah, probably. Where is... I'm trying to find this. Pre-battle interface. Maybe it's this. It is. There we go. Munglo, welcome in. How are you doing, Munglo? What were you working on? What were you doing? Once you get all the achievements, you've done it all. Ah, gotcha. For those who don't know Munglo, master of multiplayer. Master of multiplayer. For those who don't know me, hello, my name's Covino. I'm currently very sick, but we are pushing forward regardless. So I apologize in advance for a slower stream. Just updated the itch with first version of movement system that feels pretty good. Huh, dope. Dope. You are always sick, Covino. In a good meaning of the word. Ah, appreciate that, Conrad. Sick, gnarly, super cool. Yeah, that's just a couple of the words people would use to describe me. Man, whoa, synced animations. Oh, sweet. Sweet, the jiggler. Sick nasty, yeah. All right, let's see, battle. There it is. Ah. Where did you go? Is this your full-time job? It is indeed. It is indeed. We're currently setting up a game dev studio called Freedom Forge Studios with the mission of creating inspiring and truly rewarding games for everyone. Covino, did I tell you I'm putting my game on pause to work on a game with Temptic? No, you did not tell me this. You're pausing your game and you're making one with Temptic now? What game are y'all making? Can I ask a few questions about running a studio, or is it too off topic? Absolutely. Absolutely. Can ask whatever you want here. Whatever you want. Pinball number go up. Oh, sweet. Sweet. What led you to wanting to drop your current game or put it on pause? I'm gonna learn Blender, try some artwork, want to go more creative. Ooh. Always love a little 3D. Absolutely. Where is my visibility? Why am I not? Could do 2D in Blender too, though. Don't be gross, Munglo. 3D or go home. All about that 3D. Yeah. Where is it? Or video editing. True. Wait, video editing in Blender? Oh god. The hot cold flashes are coming back now. Where is the visibility? Viz. Top level. Mask. Oh, here it is. Interesting. It ain't doing it. Maybe... No. Interesting. Oh, wait. That's the wrong thing. Ain't it? Of course, remember, Blender is a software where can it is always yes, it can. That makes sense. Wait, why is the button here and not here? There it is. Ah, I'm adding it to the wrong thing. Okay. 3D. I think Blender is really cool. I wouldn't edit videos in it though. I feel like there's just not. Showcase of an animated short made mainly with grease pencil, some 3D, and all done in Blender. Holy moly. Yeah, I don't know if I would... Oh, wow. Wow. I did not know Blender could do this. I would think you would use something like GIMP instead. Insanely talented people though, I could never. Never say never, North Pole. You could definitely do something like this if you put your mind to it. Let's see. Skip that. Where was I? I was taking the captain and I was gonna change where it adds. It is set up to do 2D animations. Oh. Interesting. I always thought if you wanted to get into 2D animations, you should go for something like GIMP. I thought that's what GIMP was for. I mean, I although yes, Blender could do 2D animations, I wonder if that's like, if that's preferred. You know, like anything can do anything. Like Game Maker can do 3D, but you're never going to use Game Maker for 3D unless you're psychotic. Is GIMP for animations? I thought it was more for free Photoshop. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm misunderstanding GIMP. I thought GIMP had like an animation thing where you could draw and then skip and then draw, skip the next frame. Never heard GIMP in animations at all. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. There's another piece of software where it's completely free and I think it's open source, and you like draw and you can skip to the next frame, draw something else, and you can like overlay it too. I don't remember what that was though, because there was a time where I wanted to get into making an animation. In Blender with grease pencil, you have automatic keyframes, onion skinning, and so on. Huh. eSprite has that, but that's for pixel art and not free. Are there any 3D modeling apps on iPad? Yes. Yes. Could be Krita. Oh, maybe. There are 3D modeling apps for the iPad. I think they all cost money though. Like they're all quite expensive. I think it's called Oh, what is it called? I've heard of people using it. Or I've seen people use it. Yeah. SketchUp was the one I've heard of for CAD type projects. But if I remember right, they're all expensive. Oh, you can also do ZBrush for iPad. That's interesting. ZBrush is the 3D modeling software that's used in World of Warcraft for making all of their models. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. But CAD type projects are nearly for engineers. Yeah. There is ZBrush. ZBrush, I've heard a lot of good things about ZBrush. Yeah, I don't know though. I think because I think that's quite expensive if I remember right. For our iPad. Why is there nothing I can clay sculpt? I'm sure there's something, but yeah, 89 bucks. ZBrush is mainly sculpting, high poly though. Yeah. Use Claude, Blender, MCP, sculpt in Blender. Just do it. I think North Pole has a technology issue though, where she doesn't have yeah, it's gonna be Blender. Oh yeah. Never mind then. Blender's pretty good to learn too. And I bet I'd be willing to bet you could hook up your iPad, but I'd first need to buy a new device, and then I'd have everything with the mouse. The issue with Blender is that it is kind of throwing you in on the deep end. Yeah. I first need to buy a new device, and I'd have to do everything with a mouse. Doing everything with a mouse though isn't like that bad. You could, if you really want to get into it, you could buy a drawing tablet for like 30 bucks, like the Wacom, like one of the really cheap ones. But mouse works just fine. But yeah, if you're trying to get really deep into it, maybe look at one of the tablets, talk to someone like Jedum or Mezu, who are like really good at 3D modeling. Wacom or XP Pen, yeah. But those can, especially if you get like the crazy ones, those can run you up quite a bit. Like I was looking at getting one. I just don't do enough Blender though to justify that cost. I feel like it's not worth getting until after you've used Blender for a little while. I think you use Blender for a little bit, you get used to it, you get pretty decent at it, and then a tablet or a pen. That's the way I see it anyways. Where was I? Battle scene.
JetBlue makes your fare fly
Bought a cheap one. Never used it much. Oh, really?
Fast free Wi-Fi and free TV and movies.
Plans to do a week of Blender every day. Ooh, that's a good plan. Every single day for 1 week. How long are you gonna spend every day? Anything sculpted high poly means it takes way too long for a single asset for me. Yeah. That's the thing, Munglow, is they places like big studios, specifically WoW, because this is where I've just done a lot of research, is they actually start with low poly models. In ZBrush, they do very low poly models, and then they go from the low poly model into a high poly, what do you call it? detail work. So it's a low poly model with high poly detail work. And by doing that, they're able to save a lot of time in creating all these models. It's very interesting. I'm going to try to get 4 to 6 hours a day and actually learn. Dang. Good on you, North Pole. 4 to 6 hours a day for an entire week. That's 42 hours of learning. I think that's going to be very beneficial for sure. And about the studio, are you planning to hire people on contract or run it on revenue sharing basis? I do plan on eventually hiring people, like salaried workers, eventually. That way we have a consistent team that is growing together as compared to what we're doing currently, which is just opening it up to anybody who wants to submit something. Right here. Anyone who wants to submit something. We currently have that open for a profit share. But eventually what I want to do is like full-blown salaried employees with a profit share as well. Because I think a profit share is something that is very beneficial to workers. And I think it gives you that piece of responsibility without having to give, like, I'd be down with equity as well, but I think when it comes to equity, now you're dealing with risk, and some people just don't want to take on that risk. Do you have a company created? Yes. Freedom Forge Studios. Freedom Forge Studios, LLC. It'll be a rough start, but you can commit for fun. Yeah, I'm going to start end of June somewhere. I just need to have like something good to get me started with. One technique for learning that I've been wanting to implement, because I've heard it's been very useful, is you spend 10 minutes making a model. And then when that 10 minutes is up, you delete the model and then you remake the model again for the next set of 10 minutes. And you keep doing that over and over and over and over. And eventually you're going to start getting better. That's one technique I want to try. I really haven't had an opportunity for that yet, but I do want to try that at some point. All right, we got ads playing. We're going to check on the words. Head into level 1. Lots of fun. I think I forgot to turn off autopilot. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. All right, I'll be right back real quick. And then when I return, yeah, start memorizing those shortcut keys. True. True. All right, I'll be right back. Beep, boop. I have returned. All right, let me get this webcam back on. Be right back off. Words off. This over here. This, that. A little bit of this. Autopilot off. Bada bing, bada boom. Benkley, how you doing? I Tricked the Pirate, how are you doing? Welcome in. Start skimming tutorials. Absorb the shortcuts. Yeah. Yeah. Where things are UI by osmosis, you do other things. Yeah, doing amazing. How about you? I am quite sick. I have COVID, but we're trying to not let that cause any issues. Howdy, HAVs. Trying to not let that stop us. Trying. Failing, but trying. You looking for developers? Always. So the way that we're approaching getting more developers is we are step one, until we can get this process buckled down. Hope you get better soon. Oh, thank you, HIVs. I hope so too. So until we can get this process down, then the next step to doing this is going to be opening it up for music and sound effects. So we basically do another another style guide for music and sound effects. And then after that, we go into the programming. So programming is going to be the last stage that we implement, because that one, chances are I'm going to have to purchase an enterprise GitHub thing in order to have all the proper safety measures for dealing with our source code. Because we did do a lot of thinking about it, and open sourcing the games is not a smart play for us. That could end up causing too many issues in the future. Basically trick brain to absorb knowledge about it before you sit down and try to climb the wall of learning. A little knowledge goes a long way in the smooth experience. Yes. I'm expecting to bump my head to the wall a couple of times, beginning in Blender. North Pole, another person that you should talk to is Plobby. Be sure to follow Plobby. Phenomenal Blender guru. Would recommend that. Holy moly. Cam with the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Cam. But yeah, give Plobby a look. Plobby will help you out as well in a lot of learning. Next level Blender model skills. Plobby's that guy that he'll do the physics in Blender as well. So he had like a tank that would drop and roll down a hill. I just want extra channel points. I appreciate that, Cam. But yeah, Plobby is a good one for learning as well. Usually streams a little bit later for you though, so he'll be streaming like late at night. All right, let's see here. I'm just so cold right now. So cold. Captain Texture Wreck, we don't want. 94 bits. Put this towards Godokon. Will do, Cam. Appreciate the bits. That will go in the Godokon fund for sure. Now all we need is another $4,999 left. Want to go out for brunch? Look who got his pocket money. Hey, I'm down with getting people's pocket money. Works for me. You save up enough pocket money, and next thing you know, you got big money. Covino, sell your house and live in a shed so you can go to GodotCon. I don't think that's the play. Yeah, something tells me that's not the play. It's called me realizing I never looked at my child trust fund made by the government and had 1,800 pounds there. You have a trust fund? What? I'm never sure whether Cam is joking with me or not. No idea. No idea. I would say he's not joking. Cam is a very serious guy. So within certain years, the government gave children a trust fund and used it for investment for free, and you can access it when you're 18. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I ended up pulling everything out of my investments. I used to have like a Roth IRA and investment money, like a decent chunk. But I pulled all of it out and opted instead to just go into business. You'll never know. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Cam knows what North Pole looks like. So I would assume it's a joke. Captain Texture Wrecked in the active crew. Wait, but... Oh, it's called the same thing. That's an issue. Active. Cooking Covino 2 when? We already had 2. 3. Yeah, I beat 3. Yeah, you guys can only guess from my profile picture. And the profile picture, if I remember right, is like you covering your entire face with your hand. It's like this. If I remember right. I meant 3. I don't know when. There are only 4 people on Twitch that have seen me. Whoa. 4 people on Twitch that have seen you. I've seen North Pole, because I made a game about North Pole, and it's a full body model, very realistic, of North Pole. I'm not going to show it on stream because that would be, like, I wouldn't want to do that to North Pole, but it's a full body model of North Pole. She can attest. There are only 0 people on Twitch that have ever seen me. There are quite a few people on Twitch that have seen me. Being Unreal Engine 8. I mean, if Covino followed me on Insta, what if I followed you on Instacam? I haven't. I barely touched my Insta. I also have to fix my Instagram, because my Instagram has like things from so many years ago, and it's like I don't want that anymore. I need to fix that. One of them's decent. Yeah. Show the memes to us? Memes? I wanted to set up my Instagram to be more, to be useful, but I just don't know what to put on the Instagram yet. I haven't learned enough about Reels. It's very interesting though, some of the stuff. I can show you one of my Instagram posts. Let's see. Yeah, here's one of my Insta posts. There you go. There you go. Me lifeguarding. Pretty good, right? This is when I broke my elbow. Pretty good. I tried to get North Pole Insta. Didn't work. Does North Pole have an Insta? Are the people on the side drowning? The kids? What? No, they're saved. They're all good. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong. That was my yearly picture. Is I would end up taking a yearly photo of kids like doing that. Yeah, but my Insta is private. Even my parents don't have it. Whoa. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, absolutely, Cam. Please keep the tradition going. It would be once a year. I'd take a picture where all the kids, I'd have them all pretend like they were drowning. There's another one where I'm on one year we had a giant inflatable duck. It was like a giant inflatable duck, one of those massive things, a big duck. And so the video or the picture is me laying down on the duck because it's that big. I'm laying down on the duck. I have my lifeguard tube and my sunglasses on, of course, because you can't be a lifeguard without sunglasses on. And all the kids are like, one of the kids was like reaching up out of the water. It was absolutely hilarious. Like you see this hand reaching up out of the water. The rest are just floating. It was good. I wouldn't want my parents to see the stories of me partying. Party girl. Party. No. See, I don't party anymore. I would like to see that. I don't think I posted that one to Insta. I don't think so, because that's back when I was in my depression era. So I was like fatter. Yeah, I didn't post it. No. I didn't post it. I have it somewhere. It's been a while since I partied as well, though. It's true. See, I don't party anymore because when I do things, I tend to go pretty hard. And it's not healthy to party too hard, you know? He has game dev to do. Exactly, Aaron. You don't party because in order to party, you need friends. That's actually not true. You don't need friends to party. All you need is connections. So you can go to parties, and all that. At North Pole want to party. Okay, Cam. You gotta drink some water, Cam. Drink some water. You're too thirsty. Usually the implied asking a girl to go partying is a little bit more. Does Coke count as partying? What do you mean? We want to take this active. Why isn't Savage here? Savage is busy. He's got kids. I like Savage more. He's more fun. Yeah. Let's do in our UI here. I don't know what Cam is saying, TBH. No clue. Based on North Pole's profile, you'd have better chance if you said something like talk data to me. Oh, that's funny. Chin undercover. Welcome in. First time chat. Talk nerdy to me. That's what you got to do, Cam. That's how you riz up North Pole. Start talking some science to her. Be like, hey, or you lower your help. I'm being profile scanned. This is what you do. You go, Cam. You walk up to North Pole and you go, yeah. Hey, North Pole. Did you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? I'd like to be your mitochondria. And then she'll be like, whoa, sweep me off my feet now. The R programming gave it away. Appreciate the lurk. Lurk, my friends here need to drive 180 miles. Oh my lord, Cam. Oh my lord. Active captain as a texture. I want to slap, and I'm not even there. Having heard that. Yeah, okay. I would be classified as a nerd, but never underestimate me. No, we're not underestimating you. No, no, no. No, no, no. Just, that's the key to winning North Pole's heart right there. You gotta talk nerdy to her. Captain texture. Okay. And then on... Holy crap. I'm like so cold right now. This is absurd. Captain selector button pressed. Get empty editor slot. No. We want the on captain button pressed. This guy. Then here we want to say, instead of, we leave it to captain's container, but this one, we want to reparent it to the active captain. Active captain. I should update my profile, but heck, do I know what to put there? I feel that. I need to update mine as well. My profile picture is just getting too old. It's getting too old, but I don't know what to put there instead, because I don't have any like good headshots. Any profile picture worthy. Any profile picture worthy things. Oh, that was gross. Okay, so we want to do our boom, boom. Buy these. Boom, boom. There it is. There we go. Return. And then when we hit return, we need to set the captain there as well. Yeah, on return is where it happens, I think. So battle scene. We go to, I must say, you guys have quite lovely profiles. Aw, thank you, Royal. What profiles are you talking about? Your profile picture in North Poles. Oh, aw, thank you. My profile picture is from our previous game, Realm Rapture, and that was a model. Thanks. It's half my face. Yeah. Are you a primary key? Because you're the key to unlocking my happiness. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, no, my profile picture is just from our previous game, Realm Rapture. And the person who made the model put my face on it, and I was like, oh, that's too good. I gotta do that as a profile picture. Edit crew button pressed. Return. Set landing party. And then here, for index and landing party size. Then after this, we need to say, how'd you end up with Covino as a name? Has quite a sweet arrangement. Covino's like my actual name. That's my real name is Covino. So born that way, just born with it. Yeah. Wanted to given to him by his parents, unfortunately. Whoa. What do you mean, unfortunately? Unfortunately? What do you mean? Unfortunately, North Pole. You would be honored to have the name Covino. You would be honored to have it. Covino, what did you do March 27th, 2018 at 4:32 p.m.? 2018? March 27th. I have no idea. Do you know? Props to the parents. It's nice to look at. Yeah, for sure. See, you don't know my last name. That's what you think, North Pole. That's what you think. I do know. I know everything. Am I going to attempt to pronounce it? Absolutely not. Please tell me. No, I can't pronounce it. Multiplayer active crew is empty. I was absolutely taking a nap. This is funny. I'd have to see it again to know. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere. If I remember right, it looked French to me. For index in landing party slots, texture, active crew. And we need to say if, I guess we have to say active captain. Clearly it's light. Indeed, clearly. First name North Pole, last name Light. Absolutely. That would actually be a killer last name. North Pole Baguette. Yes, her name is North Pole Baguette. Captain button. Captain's erase. Reparent. We append it. We need to do an active captain. Light is my first name. It's a pretty killer name. Yeah, multiplayer manager is where we need to go to. Oh, now the cold flashes are starting to go away, but the dizziness is kicking in again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Your last name is Light. I feel like you're obligated to name your first child Star. I can see that. Light mayonnaise. I don't know how I feel about those names with the like super crazy names. I don't know how I feel about those, like very unique names. I feel like they're a blessing and a curse. We want active captain. So we can do, actually do it here. Var active. Yeah, Light Mayonnaise is a unique name. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know, I've put in a lot of thought into, for some unknown reason, into like what I would name my kids. I think I'd go with something very basic. Very basic. I've always liked the name Claire. I don't know why. I think it's a nice name. So if I had a little girl, name her Claire Covino, that would be good. That would be good. I don't know about a dude. A little dude. I wouldn't do like the second or junior or anything. I'll name my son after my iPhone serial number. Founder of Lear named his daughter Chandelier. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Chandelier. Chandelier. I would die. I think that's good. That's good. Howdy, Royal. How you doing? Active captain. We want to add this in to here. Multiplayer manager dot active captain equals captain button dot crew resource. Whew. Forever bound to hide the last name. Also, yeah, hello. I kind of just include myself in the conversation. My apologies. No, don't apologize. That's more than welcomed. More than welcome here. Absolutely. Just jump right in. Please include. Yes, please. Please, please. I do apologize though for the low energy today. I don't know. This is definitely a learning hurdle for me, being able to stream while this sick. It's difficult. It's very difficult. I can barely think. And so it's like, yeah, it's just a mess. It's a mess. So I apologize for the low stream. I believe in you. Covino, yeah. Hope you passed it swiftly. Me too. Me too. Should be another day or two of dealing with this and then go away. I think so. But yeah, just Covino. But I ask if you have a specific schedule. We do. Every single day, 11:30 EST to around 17:30 EST. Every single day. We've been going every day for the past 11 months so far. 11 months so far. Just don't throw up on stream. You're fine. Yeah, I won't throw up on stream. Puking in my mouth, like in the throat, that's a different story. But Royal Keys, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team. You now have access to the beautiful, the immaculate team emotes you can use to welcome people to the team. Boom. We want to remove this from active. Multiplayer manager dot active captain equals null. Yeah. And then landing party. We go out of the for loop and we need to say if multiplayer manager dot, you guys are much too lovely. Oh, I appreciate that. Active captain is null. That's gonna cause issues. So I do it here actually. If multiplayer manager dot active captain, and then we say multiplayer. Oh no. We want to get the active captain dot texture. BRB sounds good. Appreciate the lurk. Equals multiplayer manager dot active captain dot icon. And hopefully that will just work. Play. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, let's cheat. 4, 5, 6. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. That didn't work. Why did that not work? Captains. Active captain. Huh. Weird. Oh, wait. That's why. Active captain. Did I not do an on ready for this? Active captain. Texture. Captain texture. Ah. Gotta get a better battery on this laptop. I barely sneezed looking away. It's on 80%. Oof. I see. On ready. VAR landing party. As a texture. Rect equals get captain texture rect. Then landing party captain. So then on landing party captain. Landing party captain. Let's try that out. And oh man. Bum, bum. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bum. Why do French people eat snails? Because they don't like fast food. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. There it is. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Next up, we need to do a captain. Yeah, because the captain's not going to show up here. Oh my lord. Gross. Okay. And we just need the captain to appear. I think what we do is I think we start with a captain and then go from there. I think that's the play. Capo from Hell, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team. You now have access to the beautiful, the immaculate team emotes you can use to welcome people to the team. Are your captains like hero units? Yeah. They are indeed ironic. So what I'm thinking is they will appear by default within the grid. Or even here. Hi, hello. So we have them appear by default, and that would be the play. Yeah. Yeah. I think I know what you mean by hero unit. What do you mean by hero unit? But I think they're like, the idea of them is that they're gonna give bonuses. So they could give like a crew type bonus, ranged, melee, special bonus, some kind of bonus. Yeah. But the question is, do we start with auto chess, or do we start with auto attack or auto battle? Because we do have to, we were saying start with auto battle, but what's the difference? There's a big difference. It's mostly in how we set things up. That's the big difference. Did you eat enough water? No, not at all, fat guy. Not at all. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but this sickness is not, it's not letting me. Not letting me. Every time I drink water, I get a stomach ache. And then I feel like I'm gonna puke. But I'm still doing it anyways, because I know water's important. It turns out I have COVID right now. Yeah, that's why I was so sick yesterday, and why I'm so sick today. All right, let's focus. So we now have the captain. We need to spawn it in. Hello, how you doing, Oreo? Welcome in. I'm good. That's good. Huh, they lag a little. Ah. They ain't colliding, that's why. Okay. So we should do on our unit base. Let's do a hit marker. Same thing, kind of same concept as a hitbox. But we're just gonna do a marker. The good old Realm Rapture way. Targeting marker. And that will go in the center. And then in our base bullet, look at target dot. Oh, I need to do targeting marker. Export var targeting marker as a marker. Oh no, indeed. It's crazy how throwing like and this being sick has taught me that I need to be able to be more adaptable. I need to be able to get the same amount of work and the same quality of work done, regardless of my health. So it's taught me that I'm definitely weak there. Definitely weak. In that set. Target dot targeting marker. Yeah. Yeah. Like the quality of my programming is definitely taken a hit. And the quality of my streaming capabilities has most certainly taken a hit. Most certainly. I just can't think straight. Which is weird. Very weird. And I think it's because I've been so used to not being sick for so long. And like when I was sick, it was like minor things that you could push through. But this is like a full-blown, probably the worst that I've had so far. I've been sick on stream once or twice before, but not nearly this bad. Yeah, not nearly this bad. So we're doing a targeting marker now. That way our bullets should go towards the center. Let's do this. Oh, cold. Back, battle. Okay. We still don't have our thingy. And it lags there for some reason. That's looking better. Much better. Okay, cool. Return. Now we can do... I would like to try to figure out our style. Because we're just about done. Like, the clicker game is basically there. Of course, buried treasure is still an issue. And the discovery tree just kind of looks gross. Yeah. Then our battle. I think what we do here, and this is where the difference comes in with auto chess versus an auto battle, is where do we start? So the idea here is we need to have a pool for our auto chess. Basically the way that happens is we have, holy moly. We have our 5 crew members here. Oh, that's a gross color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Encourage Dev, weren't you banned? Then we have the captain. And then we want to do one, two, three, four, 5. And we can say, yeah, and then each one gets timesed by 5, I think we said. It's 5 for what? For harassing the mods. Yeah. If you want to be unbanned, you gotta send a appeal. And just sending an appeal won't necessarily grant a unban. Because we need to see that you've actually changed, and you're not gonna, if we bring you back into the community, you're not gonna go back to harassing all the devs or the mods. Because that's just not what we're looking for here. Was I doing times 5? I don't think so. I think I was doing times 3. Let's see. Clicker. Gameplay. Gotta take up a vow of celibacy to be unbanned. Not quite. Not quite. Because I really do... Like, I really don't like banning people. I really hate it. But there comes a time where it's like, you can keep trying more and more. And some people just don't want to learn. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink unless you dehydrate the horse. So hopefully Fowler will that's his main account, Fowler. Hopefully he'll realize the immaturity in dealing in harassing the mods so much. Hopefully. And then one day we can bring him back. But really, he needs to leave an apology for the mods and tell how he's gonna change, and then stick to it. Combining 3 of the same tiered crew. Okay. This isn't... Player assigns crew size of 5. 3 copies to create 1 mega copy. Okay. Game creates 3 additional. Okay, so there's 4 altogether. There's 4 altogether. So we have 4 of each. Here. Except for this one. This one has an additional... Three? Maybe. Shows 3 available for purchase. So we're taking TFT and we're making it a lot shorter of a game. Our goal game time here is about 12 minutes. About 12. TFT on average takes about 30 to 45 minutes per game. That's a lot. That's a lot. So we want to break it down a little bit. Just a bit. Reroll shop. Yeah. Yeah. Additional copies to put in pool. Okay. So I guess now we're at that crossroads of where do we go with this from here? Do we move on to actually setting up the auto chess? I'm actually shocked there isn't a Nuclino MCP. I mean, Nuclino is a very niche software. Very niche. I don't know how I feel about it still. I think something like Notion or even just Obsidian is probably better. It is nice because it's a very dumbed down version, so it makes it very easy to use. But yeah, not sure. We got ads coming up, so we're gonna check on the words. Heading to level 3. Obsidian's where it's at. Yeah, absolutely. The more I use Obsidian, the more I like it. The more I use Obsidian. It does have a very steep learning curve, though. There's some Obsidian MCPs, of course. Of course there are. Alright, I will be right back real quick. I need to get more water. And then when I return, we're gonna do the thing. Yeah. Boom, boom. I've returned. Holy moly. Your Be Right Back covers the QR. Oops. Awkward. Oh my gosh. Stop. 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 Webcam on. I went downstairs to get some water. And now I can't stop shivering. It's so cold. So cold. Ugh. Even though it's like 90 degrees in this room, Fahrenheit. Go to bed. Maybe. I want to get at least one more thing done. That way we can at least check off and say, hey, we got 2 pieces of work done, you know? Alright, let's get these words off. Stop. Oh my god, this is... Let me turn off autopilot. Let me turn it off. There we go. There we go. Also, your Be Right Back covers the QR code. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the message. I have to rearrange that, I think. Okay. Okay. Let's take the hand off the mouse. So what we want to do next is we want to do a let's do something easy, I think that's the play. We just do something easier. What is easier to do? We could go ahead and make a nah. Not sure, actually. Not sure. Something does tell me that there's going to be a major issue with our 2, 3, 4, 5 with the way the crew interacts. So what happens here is we are instantiating a unit base, which is basically a model that does everything that we need it to do. So all the combat stuff, the idling, the drag, it does everything for us. It's this guy. But the way that it's getting the model is it's just replacing this mesh instance with another mesh. And I don't know if we can animate a mesh like that. I think I mean, we probably can animate a mesh, but something tells me that we need to instantiate a scene instead inside of rig. So instead of having a model, we just do a scene, and then we have a separate scene for every character, which could get a little insane. But that would at least hold all of their things. What did I miss? What up here, right? I have COVID right now. And so today is a very difficult day. Very difficult. Definitely worse than yesterday. But we're trying to push through it a bit. Yikes indeed. I've never had the taste bud change from COVID before. I've had COVID in the past, but it was just violently ill. And this time it's violently weak, and my taste buds changed. And so now, like, fruit flavors taste terrible. Anything sweet just doesn't taste good. It's very strange. And then hot and cold flashes, stuff like that. Like, it is currently 90 degrees in the room that I'm in. 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm so cold. I lost so much weight when I lost my ability to taste with COVID. Really? Dang, that's wild. Yeah, it definitely ruins food quite a bit. I didn't lose the taste yesterday, but this morning I woke up and it was like I couldn't. It's not that I don't have taste, it's that everything tastes different and tastes bad. It's very weird. Very, very weird. I don't know why. And like, I brushed my teeth multiple times and I was like, oh, maybe it's something in there in my mouth. But nah. Even the toothpaste tasted terrible. COVID turned me into a germaphobe. I had long COVID for 3 months afterwards. Oh my lord. The headaches, the cough, the weakness is one thing, but not being able to think was another. Never wanted to experience that again. Yeah, the thinking is really rough. The only thing I was able to taste was my chewing tobacco, and that was a very slight hint of taste. I could see that. There's been some interesting studies on nicotine, and nicotine helping with preventing sickness. I haven't read too many of them, just a couple. So this is by no means me recommending this to anyone. I'm just saying there's some interesting things about it. Gotta move to a place where the high fives and handshakes aren't common. See, I like giving like strong, firm handshakes. But firm handshakes are good. It's weird. I had the GodotCon. I had something from GodotCon. But yeah, no. Yeah, please don't start smoking for the sake of preventing sickness. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend smoking. Large physical presence here for work. And I have to go to a large gathering twice a month, which is rough. This is not good advice. I agree. I don't recommend smoking. No. No. Man, oh man. Okay. So what we got to do here is... Ew, gross. Let's see. Where do we go with this? My hands are also numb, and so feeling my facial hair feels really weird. Really weird. It's like someone else is stroking my beard. It's a very, very strange feeling. An old home remedy for worms and other digestive parasites is to eat tobacco from a cigarette, which is why the army used to include cigarettes in their MREs. Yes, I remember hearing about that. Now, eating tobacco, I don't know if you guys have ever done that before. It's very gross. Very, very gross. I had to do that back in high school. Back in high school, I got caught doing, very gross, yeah. I got caught dipping, which is you take dirt and you put it in your lip, and then it's like nicotine. It's chewing tobacco, kind of. More akin to snus, but thicker strands. Because I was going to high school down south. And so I got caught one day, and the TAC officer, which is a fancy term for the military officer in charge, he walks up to me and he goes, "Covino, we have two options. One, you're getting punished either way, but we could punish you in public or in private." And he said, "The choice is yours." And I said, "All right, let's do it in private," because I was like high ranking, and that would not be good for my for leadership to like show that I was doing this stuff. So he had me open the can, put it down on the ground, get in a push-up position with my mouth over the can. I'd have to do a push-up, go down, stick my tongue out, and scoop some and swallow it, and then do a push-up back up until the can was empty. That was gross. That was gross. Isn't eating tobacco literally poisonous? I have no idea. I used to smoke, started in the military, but quit about 10 years ago. Now I chew tobacco. Bad, horrible habit, but it is what it is, yeah. Nicotine is basically a natural occurring pesticide for the tobacco plant. Yeah. But I had to do that in high school. And that was terrible. Very terrible. Let's see. I want to remove this. Yeah. So to remove the outline, we want to go to our meshes. Making someone eat nicotine directly, not smoking it, is considered poisoning them, apparently. Ah, good to know. Good to know. Pirate mesh. Here it is. And then let's remove the next pass. And then play it. You could have sued big time? Nah. 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 Tavern. Buy a pirate ship. So that's it without the outline. Interesting. I wonder if we can grab a Pirate Island model. Pirate Island 3D model free. Poly Pizza. Yeah, but that's not... I don't tend to be the person to look for a lawsuit, because they're not fun. Not good for any party. Even if you're the wronged party. I don't know, just not me. Floating islands. That's $4. Floating islands, no. Winter Island. Small island. Huh. Itch. And then we can look at... Well, what am I doing? What am I doing here? That's the question. I'm now mixing up everything that I'm doing. Mermaids. Cannon Barrage. We could buff up the Cannon Barrage. Let's go to Cannon Barrage scene. And here's the GPU particles. And we want to do emitting on. Let's turn off one shot. Time, lifetime 2, one shot off. And then we want to go to here. And we want to do just blocking out my game with CSG currently. Looks like early PS1 graphics at this point. That's funny. Shading, double tune, the albedo, metallic. I think what I need to do is the roughness. No. That's the vibe in indie game scene currently anyway. Oh, doing like PlayStation type things. I want this ball. This looks good. Copy. Paste. There we go. Depends on where you're at. Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not much of a fan of the PlayStation graphics. Not much of a fan. Like, I'll play them. I think they're neat. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah. Like, here, we're not doing any PlayStation type graphics. No. Not to my knowledge. I can't do graphic stuff. I can program literally anything, but the whole Blender pipeline stuff is so tedious, I'd rather eat glass. It looks neat when the story fits. Yeah, Covino loves big AAA shiny stuff. You're not wrong, Ironic. You're not wrong. And is that a bad thing? I don't think so. I think it just sets the bar a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Because it's not impossible. Not impossible to get those graphics, clearly. Yeah. Let's see what this looks like now. Ultimately going for an old school RuneScape. That could work. Except for those studios that have like 400 people working on them. Yeah, they do have 400 people. But I don't know. I feel like we can find people. I think we could. I think a single title that I know of out of studios around here is using PS1 like graphics, and that's 1 out of 30. It's mostly because the nostalgic skateboarding game. Yeah, no idea if it's still in development. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just not... I don't know how I feel about it. We want to do a... we want to do a, another change. Let's commit before I forget. Captain's done. Captains added. Notice you have the click anywhere on stream extension. Is that meant to do something that's not working or for the future? So I currently have that off, but the idea of having heat is if I am trying to find something on the screen and I don't know where it is, y'all can just click the screen and be like, it's over there, idiot. Go over there. Go there. And so if you click on the screen, it will show like a little heat thing. Yeah. But I usually keep it off because most people spam click my face, which is fair. It's very fair. Yeah. But yeah. So I usually keep it off. Or draw things. Yeah, they'll draw things as well. Indeed. All right, let's turn that off. What is the next step? I guess the tavern. We need a refresh tavern. Yeah. Could make it show a brief circle, MMM. What is the triple M? Microtransaction shop. No. This is where you go to buy your crew members. Not planning on adding microtransactions. I don't think so. Not MMM. Oh. I see. Let's do in the tavern, we want a refresh. Here. And then upgrade modified, enter scene swaps, purchase upgrade. No. Buy sell mod, no. Additional menus, no. Okay. Gamian, how you doing? Whoa. Okay, we're okay. We're good. Fine, just hiked in 100-degree heat, cooling with some ice water by a fan. Nice. I'm jealous. I would love to go hiking. I'm a big fan of hiking and camping and all that. Very big fan. But I haven't been able to do any of that at all recently. I'm a day hiker, only out of a few hours at a time. I like going on big hiking trips, like go backpacking, bring a go for the weekend or something. Hike up with my hiking tent, because I have a hiking tent, which is just a lighter tent than normal ones. Pack like a MRE or whatever, and then go exploring. Big fan. But I haven't been able to go in such a long time. My backpack is so old. I just have a what is it? An exterior frame hiking backpack. And then yeah. Of course I have like a hiking pole or hiking poles, hiking stick, and all that. Bear stick or bear bell. But yeah, I have a hiking stick with a compass on it. Nice. I just go like caving. It's been a while though. Ooh, I don't know if I could go caving. I always fear about getting stuck. Not being able to turn around does not sound fun at all. No. Holy moly. Okay, we want the game dev. We want to do game dev, folks. So we're trying to look for the user interface. Okie doke. And then those states have caving groups you can join. They'll help guide you and train you. For sure. Like, I've gone caving before, and I think it's like a nice experience, but it probably wouldn't be something I go and do like regularly. Like a once in a great while type thing. Where is my tavern margin? Shop container. I need an array of crew resources. That way, what we can do is assign these tavern shop container buttons to a random resource every now and then. I think that's the intention. Yeah. I think that's the intention. All right, let's think. Tavern shop container, and then FPS label text. Yeah. Trying to think of how to do this, because we don't really have a method to calling these resources. Cost dictionary. We have our upgrades. Crew dictionary. But I need to set the resource in this. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Yeah. Yeah. Active crew. Sorry, my brain is just not connecting to this at all. What an amazing time I've had. Have to finish a few things, so I'll see you next time. Good luck on the captains. I appreciate that, Royal Keys. Thank you. Have a great one. Let's see. I am sorry for the lack of enthusiasm today. Usually much more enthusiastic. Crew dictionary. Yeah. Should hide a pineapple house under the ocean. That's a good idea. I don't want to do any Easter eggs quite yet, because like we need to get the game moving and grooving first. But once we had the game done, yeah, I'd be open to Easter eggs for sure. For sure. Randomize the tavern shop. Yeah. I think that's the play. IT was very enthusiastic. Then again, I haven't seen another stream yet. Maybe the next one will be a surprise. It was very enthusiastic. Not IT. It was very enthusiastic. I appreciate that. No, it's definitely... I definitely have more energy. Most of the time. Most of the time. Have way more energy. Yeah. Honestly, I think we're gonna call it here. I think so. My brain is not connecting the dots together. It's not good. Ahem. Alrighty, folks. We're calling it here today. I apologize for the short stream. I appreciate each and every one of you being here and dealing with my sickness. We got a lot of work to do. We got at least something done, but now my brain's just fried. Absolutely fried. We're heading over to Ezra, also working in Godot. Phenomenal human being. Met him at GodotCon in person. In person. Thank you all for being here. Be sure to spam the emotes if you got them. And I will catch you all tomorrow, where hopefully I will be not sick. Hopefully. Yeah. Adios. It just came. I'm so sorry, Shadowfang. And now we leave. Boop. Alright, YouTube, it's just you and I. One moment.
Myself with coffee, which I guess is not really hydrating.